Once upon a time, I could go outside and not think about dying. But now that being in the open means I could die at any moment, the warm spring sunlight feels sinister as I wait for the sound. The only way to know what direction they're coming from is the splintering of tree trunks. And they are always coming. I stand in the waist-high grass of an abandoned backyard in my small hometown of Brockton. Bloody wrists zip-tied in front of me, holding back a sob so I can listen. Maybe a minute passes before it comes. Branches crashing several blocks down. I turn on my heel and hurl myself in the other direction. I sprint through a suite of outdoor furniture overgrown with vines, barely dodging the dark brown pool beside it, clumsily scramble over a rotted white picket fence with my bound hands, and fall into the grass. Behind me, a tree lands in the pool so hard, dirty water flecks my scalp. Ahead is an old colonial house. I kick in the last shards of glass at the edge of its front picture window and hurl myself inside, catching myself on my forearms. The shriek of collapsing branches draws closer and closer as I curl up against the interior wall of the long-abandoned living room. Clutch my locket like it can protect me. Will it come into the house? As secretary of the student council at Jefferson High, I take down the reports of the football team when they return from scavenging, especially when something goes wrong. There were screams in the kitchen, and Jermaine stood by the cupboard, his arm half gone, tendons hanging out of his sleeve like fat snails pulled from their shells, says Tyler. No, he walked in from the backyard, Amin says. I saw the trail of red dots across the yellow leaves up the back steps. The accounts are all like this. Associations of vivid images, memories shattered by shock and fear. The football team cannot talk about these things publicly, by law. I'm lucky to know so much, but I still know hardly anything. I saw the locket on its chain, back and forth, in time with my rising heartbeat. Debating. Can it come in or not?